Hello, we are in 2016 and the year has just flown by. The 2015 has just flown by. But 2016 is a year which is full of abundance because last year was a planning year and 2016 is a creative year. So I would be speaking about the major trends. But before that, we need to keep in mind the phenomena about long-term planets and short-term planets. The long-term planets are Jupiter, and it remains in your house for 1 year. The Saturn, 2.5 years. Uranus, 7 years. Neptune, 14 years. And Pluto, from 15 to 30 years, depending upon each zodiac. Now, what are the short-term planets? The short-term planets, Moon, which stays in your sign for 2.5 days. Mercury, from 20 to 30 days. Sun, 30 days. Venus, approximately 30 days. Mars, approximately 2 months. Virgo, 2016 for you. Well, what does it hold? Major trends. When Jupiter entered your sign in August 2015, you had entered a multi-year long period of prosperity. Now this trend gets even stronger in the year ahead. Jupiter is still in your sign in 2016, so it is a fertile period for you to generate or produce personally or professionally. In general, life is going to be a smooth and good, so you need to watch out that you do not overindulge in anything. When Saturn entered your 4th house of home and family life late in 2014, you entered a psychological period of discipline. This means the cosmos is bringing your senses back to the right order and balancing your emotional life correctly. Family relationships will remain bitter and sweet, but you will know your priorities correctly. The love and social life was active and happy in 2013 because, in 2013 and 2014. 2015 it became less active. So this year, presumably, because love goals were more or less achieved, many of you were married or entered serious relationships. Hence, this year, the love life is less active. The planetary transits at any given time will either make your love easy or challenging. Neptune, your love planet, remains in your 7th house this year, and thus the whole love and social life is being raised and spiritualized. You have always been idealistic in love, but this year you will have your own parameters and be more refined and rigid in your values regarding your love life. Uranus has been in your 8th house of transformation for some years now and will be there for few more years. This indicates experimentation in forbidden areas. Make sure that it isn't destructive for your health. You will learn from your trials, errors and mistakes. For the spouse or your partners, this transit shows great financial change and instability. Learning how to deal with this has been his or her main life's lesson from the past several years. Pluto has been in your 5th house since 2008. Thus, you would find that there is a change in the attitude of those younger to you. Could be your siblings or children, so relationships will be complicated. And you would also find yourself not inclined to understand them. So the best is to let each one to his or her own self. Give them their space as you love your own. Our major interests in the year ahead will be your own self-image, personal pleasure until September 9th, and after that you will concentrate your energies on finance, family, home, children, fun and creativity. Love, romance, sex, occult studies, personal transformation, debts and taxes come after the September 9th. Now, your paths of greatest fulfillment in the year ahead are your body image, which means a makeover of yourself, and personal transformation and concentration towards debts and taxes. Your paths of greatest fulfillment in the year ahead are the body, the makeover that you do, your image and personal pleasures, finance. This is from September 10th onwards. Health. Please keep in mind that this is an astrological perspective on health that I give and not a medical one. In olden days, these perspectives were identical, but in today's world, it is taken as reference and precautionary matters. From a medical perspective, please seek medical attention. Now, Virgos will always be focused on health, but this year, the house is mostly empty. The focus is less than usual. Two long-term planets are in stressful alignment with you, but two others are making nice aspects. Now, the transits of the planets at any given time will determine this issue. When they are kind, health and energy will be good. When the situation becomes more challenging, then the situation has to be tackled with. Now, in the year ahead, from May 21st to June 20th and November 22nd to December 21st are the most vulnerable periods for you. These are the times to rest and relax more and give more attention to your health. Get to know something about reflexology and pay more attention to the sore points. Try to massage all the foot on a regular basis, the top of foot as well as the bottom of the foot. Pay extra attention to the sore points like the thumb of your right foot, which is your pituitary glands. Center of your feet, which connects your intestines. Also rub and massage your ankles and the part lower to it. Your attraction to the new and untried can lead to a health faddism. If you're not careful, there can be a tendency to chase after any fad. So be careful. Do your homework on these things before burning your money. Reflexology is inexpensive and can do wonders for you while sitting at home. Your personal life. Your fourth house of home and family has been strong since the late 2014 when Saturn moved into your first house in August last year. Now, this area seems bitter and sweet this year. On one hand, there is good family support, while on the other hand, Saturn in your fourth house indicates that you are being laden with extra burdens and responsibilities. You will probably have opportunities to move in the coming year, though my advice to you is exactly the opposite. Do not move. The planets suggest you to make good use of the space available with you rather than expand. It is a fertile period, so you could expand your family literally if you want to, or give birth to a new business. Work towards making your life more enjoyable. Make your home space beautiful. Declutter your environments. On September 10th, your family planet Jupiter enters your money house. This suggests earnings from home. Your favorite pastime could generate money and can turn into a lucrative business. Now, it indicates spending money on the home and family and earnings from them as well. Family connections could be important and you will also receive support from your family. A parent figure prospers and indirectly you receive support too. At least security in mind starts to set in. Be prepared that along with good things, or people around you, along with the good things, the people around you, children or partners may not be fully convinced and show temperamental or an attitude towards you. Be prepared that along with the good things, always the bad things also come in. So you could experience that the people who are around you, whether they are your children, your partners or their elders, may be not fully convinced with your plans, may show a temperamental attitude. Now, you need to keep your attitude correct. You will feel restless, but you should do what you feel is correct and not bow down to the rigidity of others. If you are into major repairs or renovations of home, then indulge between August 3rd to September 27th. Beautification of your own space should be done between October 18th to November 12th and November 22nd to December 21st. Finance and career. You are actually in a banner financial year, a year of prosperity and financial growth, since the financial horizons are much expanded. Jupiter in your own sign until September 9th ushers in the high life. One lives on a high standard. The cosmos is indulging you and your sensual desire. You will project the image of wealth and prosperity. There is a deep magic, a deep metaphysical principle in cultivating the image of wealth. It puts you in those vibrations where your energies project richness. Attracting like-minded people in your fold, you tend to feel wealthier, and the feeling of wealth precedes the actual manifestations. On September 10th, as Jupiter enters your money house, the actual tangibles, touchable wealth starts to happen. Financial opportunities come. Things that you already own will appreciate in value. You will be surrounded by financial optimism. You could expect earnings from real estates, food business, hotel industries, and anything to do with the raw material that builds up homes. Jupiter is not the only factor influencing your financial life. Venus is your financial planet. That also needs to be studied. She's a fast moving planet, and this year more so than usual. Thus, there are many short term trends in finance. You will make quick profits in short term investments. Now, Venus's speedy motion this year visits some of the houses twice, whereas the normal code is once. This indicates a good financial signal. Now, your confidence increases as you make rapid progress and good forward motion. This is not especially a strong career year, as most of the long-term planets are below the horizon of your chart. Your 10th house of career is basically empty, and only short-term planets will move there or move through when the transits are happening. So there will be periods where career is important, but these will be short-lived. Focus your energies on making money this year, not prestige or status. You tend to be ambitious by nature, but this year you won't project that ambitiousness, because money, making that money, consolidating it becomes important for you. Now, your Mercury is your career planet. Now, this is a fast moving and retrograding 4 times this year. Review your career, make amends where necessary, and get some mental clarity. Your love and social life. Love is a bit more complicated than usual this year. However, planetary strength in your 7th house shows that you are focused here. Be willing to deal with the complications and challenges. This focus tends to success. Avoid being self-centered, as this would risk the people around you, especially till September 9th. There is a need for you to bridge gaps between those you have hurt and neglected in the past. Only the power of love that can fulfill every need of love. You will also have to accept the challenge of bringing in harmony between your beloved and your parents. You have no choice but to handle it. Just do not neglect one for the other. It never works. 2 eclipses are occurring in your 7th house of love this year. The first solar eclipse is on March 9th. In America, it's on March 8th. And the second lunar eclipse is on September 16th. This will test your relationships. Good, strong ones survive and get better, while flawed ones crumble. Marriage is not on the cards this year. Allow your relationships to flourish, and the true ones don't need endorsements or commitments, while the weak links get broken. Your best love and social periods are between February 18th to March 20th. June 21st to July 23rd, and October 23rd to November 21st. Most stressed out will you be from May 21st to June 20th and November 22nd to December 21st, so take care. Now, your spiritualism. Jupiter is in your sign for the first half of the year. then moving into your money house, bringing in material prosperity. That is the revelation that Jupiter brings in. It tells us and makes us realize that worshipping materialistic thing is mammon worship, a form of idolatry. It's good to be wealthy and to have all the material things we want, but we must worship the power that produces these things, not the things themselves. Now, Jupiter's real gift is the insight he gives us to the laws of prosperity. If you open yourself to revelation and acceptance of this knowledge, you will have permanent kind of wealth. You will then know how to operate the spiritual law at any given time. Even when Jupiter moves from your house next year, you can then produce good luck wherever you want. Uranus in your 8th house shows sexual experimentation, which can lead to destruction if you're not careful. And this can lead to all kinds of negative experiences. Now, Neptune in the 7th house seeks spiritual kind of love. Your agenda this year and for many years to come is to find and rediscover your true soulmate. Through your disappointments in love, will you arrive and understand what love actually means. Neptune in coming years will straighten your thoughts out. Saturn's presence in your 4th house since last year shows a need to get the emotional life in the right perspective. Disordered emotional creates a disordered life. Disordered emotions create a disordered life. There is nothing more that will sabotage a life more than negative emotions. Saturn in the 4th house tends to repression of feelings. What you require to do is find a safe way to express your negative emotions and then to transform yourself into a positive person. Now, in that area, meditation can help you tremendously. Good luck for 2016. These were the major trends and the major guidelines for all of you. To get a personalized chart for 2016, which is more deeper and more individualistic, please visit my site and subscribe for my YouTube. Thank you.